Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons. This is Pokémon Shield, and for people who are just binging this playlist, I've not played this for 2 years. I last recorded this in July of 2021, it is now November of 2023. So, anyway, I promised I'd do stuff on the Isle of Armor, and now here we are. So, just to double check, okay, my team still exists, I guess. I think the one thing I haven't shown is the initial battle with Avery, but that's okay because you should do that on your own time, question mark. We'll see more of Avery in due course. I don't know if I've even given him a voice. Anyway, we're told to speak to Mighty Master Mustard. Did I say that right? It's been such a long time. Oh, Avery is here. You're looking like Dio from Virtue's Last Reward, which is a reference I wouldn't have been able to make last time I was here. What's this? Are you here because the Master summoned you too? That's your voice, apparently. Okay. I've played all of Scarlet and Violet, both, and all of the first part of the DLC for that, in between last playing this game and now.
There you are, Hex. Avery, thanks for coming.
When I heard you had something to tell me, I came as soon as I could, Master.
Right, well, I've decided that you two will now take the Master Dojo's final, last, ultimate third trial.
A final, last, ultimate third trial, you say? Have I, on my own time, actually done most of the Isle of Armor and I just saved the final boss of it for now? Well, you know what? That saves any work I needed to do. Final, last, ultimate, third trial. Oh, whoa, what's this? Who are you saying that this would be the last trial?
Ah, well, yes, that's the gist of it, hence the name. You two are the only ones who successfully finished last trial.
Okay. Apologies for the discontinuity. I'd forgotten how much of this I did on my own time. So all I'm showing in this showcase is the final battle with Avery then. So shall it be.
You've pushed each other to greater heights and helped each other grow. So I'd say it's finally time...
I cannot read.
I'd say it's time to finally see who's stronger in a Dynamax Pokemon battle.
No, Northerners don't do the glottal stop dull L thing. We'll battle one another. That is the last trial.
Yep, the rules are simple. Whoever wins will complete the trial. The winner will be granted the secret armor of the Master Dojo.
This is it. At last. Can I really?
Battle will be held in Battle Court behind Master Dojo. The courts are power spots you can Dynamax to your heart's content.
I have not Dynamaxed in years.
I must make haste. I must make for the battle court post-haste. I must meditate upon my upcoming victory. A good day to you then. I'll be on my way. Feel free to take it easy like a slowpoke and take all the time you need to get ready.
Well, I kind of already did that in the 2-year hiatus, but fine. Thank you, past me, for not saddling me with too much pre-prep work.
Ellipsis. Avery, he's got talent, that's for sure, but it's caused him to slack off. He's never felt the need to try hard at anything, I guess. Even with his training here at Dojo, I can tell he's been doing just the bare minimum.
Mood.
But things have changed since you arrived, X.
I'm sorry you've not been able to tell. I'd certainly forgotten.
Maybe you've helped awaken some sort of passion and drive in him, eh? Still, I only hope that motivation isn't put toward anything mischievous.
I was about to say mischievous, and that would be fitting. I'm sorry, are you holding Joy-Cons? I didn't know about this. I didn't know that Mighty Master Mustard was he's playing either Cafe Mix or perhaps Pokemon Link / Trozei. Okay. I had several thoughts at once, and I have now forgotten all of them. So, this was a load of needless faffy build-up, but who should I even lead with? Because I remember almost nothing about what my team actually has to offer here, much less what Avery's team has to offer. I know that he's a Psychic-type trainer, whereas in Pokémon Sword, at this juncture you'd instead be fighting Clara, which you can see in the archives of when I streamed Pokémon Sword. So Clara is a Poison-type trainer, Avery is a Psychic-type trainer, and the connection here is Galarian, Slowbro, and Slowking are Poison and Psychic type, so both of them can have it, and it still fits in their team. That's kind of what they wanted to showcase here. Anyway, Dio. How are you doing with your spoilerific tendencies that I can't talk about because people might want to play Virtue's Last Reward for themselves? Hello! With a T-E at the end.
So, you've come at last. Defeating you will grant me the secret armor without the U. And then I'll at last have what I need to become a psychic-type gym leader. No matter what it takes, I refuse to accept anything but a complete and utter victory. I'm coming at you with everything I have. Are you prepared?
Sure. How bad can it be? And besides, I'm the psychic-type gym leader around here, even though these days I've grown fonder of the poison type.
Looks like the two of you are ready. Good luck. Good luck. I'm cheering for both of you.
I don't know why. The Isle of Armor is based on the Isle of Man. I don't know why I made them northern, but
alright, you two take your places.
I shall do it anyway. Fine. I shall defeat you, and it will be delicious. I will eat you to defeat you, which I still can't believe that that's an advertising campaign that exists.
The Master Dojo's final trial. Ready?
Yes! Why are you lingering on the... And go! Challenged by Pokemon trainer Avery. I remember very little about you. I do like your design, and we do stan a Psychic-type trainer. Also, I love the way he's animated. So, Galarian Ponyta. It's Psychic and Fairy when it evolves. I don't know which... I assume it starts as pure Psychic?
Let us have an elegant battle worthy of being called a finale. Prepare to sink into despair and into the weird battlefield beneath your feet.
This is a bit less impactful compared to Sword, because Clara puts down toxic spikes, which poisons your team immediately, whereas Avery cheating at the start of the battle is just, oh, he's using terrain. No one really cares about terrain. So, yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've last played with this team. I know we're rather over-leveled, and the only thing I know about my team these days is... like, I popped back into the save file briefly just to verify their natures and such, because I was putting together a database of all the Pokemon I've ever used in anything ever, and I wanted to see what their abilities and natures and stuff were. So I don't remember their moves, I remember very little about how to use them to their greatest effect, but that's okay! Things don't always go your way. I re-listened to this song recently, what will be will be. Swobat. I think Psychic Flying? Okay, good. That's... oh. Okay, good job, Rebecca. The reason why I didn't lead with Rebecca is obviously being Poison Electric. Poison is weak to Psychic, so she would be in for a bad experience. But I'd forgotten that she had a Dark-type move.
Ah, are you alright, my elegant Pokemon?
I haven't seen the Pokemon anime in an eternity, but I feel like I'm quietly giving him James. He is my video James. Kadabra. Cardi B. Not to rely on one of my old catchphrases, but I feel like I shouldn't have recorded today, because I don't really have much to add to the discussion, but bearing in mind how quickly this is going, I think I'll just roll all of the Isle of Armor exclusive stuff into one video, which means that this video is going to be fighting against Avery, and then doing the other of the towers with Cubfu that whichever one I didn't do in my live streams, because if memory serves, I did the water-type one in Sword, so I will do... hang on a minute. I will do the dark-type one in Shield, makes sense to me? Ooh! Okay. So yes. As I said at the top of this battle, Galarian Slowbro and Galarian Slowking are Poison and Psychic-type, so...
we shall awaken our true psychic power here and now! Woohoo!
Well, I mentioned Slowking. Slowking wasn't accessible until the Crown Tundra DLC, which came after this, so Galarian Slowbro, Poison and Psychic, so it can be the ace of both him and Clara, and you're going to Dynamax, so I might as well just also Dynamax. Huzzah, I'm going to make an big steppy on you with Ground-type nonsense, because... Ground-type is good on Poison, and I'm relying on you being Poisony, even though the whole theme of this battle... oh yeah, I forgot, you're Damiano can Gigantamax. That is something I did in my free time as well. Huzzah, get Gigantamaxed. I'm not even using his G-Max move. I'm just settling for good old-fashioned D-Maxing.
With 1, 2, 3, this Pokeball will grow gigantic.
I mean, magic spells don't have to rhyme, but it didn't rhyme. But can we just appreciate that Avery does actually have some kind of ESPN going on? Just he's floating these Pokeballs and stovepipe hat, like stovepipe hat. Man is goals. Apart from he's like Clara with just he's a persona non grata. Oh, a Pokemon actually surviving a second turn. Or surviving to see a second turn. Huzzah! Oh! Okay. Fair's fair. I should have seen that coming, because Slowbro and Slowking, well, Cantonian and Jotonian.
Super effective hit! That was an elegant move choice on my part, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, and now it's raining. It's raining, the battlefield is weird, which you've done nothing with, and you know what? I was gonna use G-Max Fireball, but it's raining, so that would cut it in half. Everything would be sad. Let's just do what we know works. Oh. So... Wait, how do... I'll put on screen how that works, because I thought I understood how it works, and that's not consistent with what I've just witnessed happen, but anyway, yes. Cantonian Slowbro and Jotonian Slowking are nominally Water and Psychic? Yeah, they're Water and Psychic. So... I should have seen it coming that even a Galarian Slowbro would probably know some Water-type moves. Not that it matters because I'm egregiously over-leveled, but there we go. Was it really worth me waiting 2 years to show this whitewash of a battle? Well, whatever. I guess after the following story scenes there'll be a bit of a jump to when we take on the tower, and everything will be cool and lovely. Oh, I could just imprison myself for this! Yeah, and you're paying me double because Sarah has the amulet coin. She has the Fleeb juice.
The victor has been decided. The one to complete the third trial is you, Hex. I didn't speak English, man.
That was meant to be Scottish. That's the one time I do a semi-passable faux Geordie accent, and I'm not even trying. Anyway, huzzah, yes, I'm brilliant. I'm also over-leveled. Which means I'll be a little bit over-leveled, but not as egregiously when we go and do the Crown Tundra, which will be the next video.
Oh, well done, you both gave it your all.
But I'm using my all. AWL, Ice Pick Joe, something something, Ice Carving.
It appears I have lost. How pathetic. I lost even though I resorted to such underhanded tactics. I don't think young, capable children like you can understand how I feel. I'm just an average man who gave everything he possibly could. Perhaps it's time I stopped playing around and gave up my dream of becoming a gym leader. After the less than reputable things I did, I'm likely to be expelled from the dojo. Hex, you are free to tell the master about the awful things I did.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry for what I did. Oh, no need to tell me. You can't hide anything from little old me. Master? I should apologise on Avery's behalf too, as his master. What he did was wrong, but he just didn't want to be beaten by his rival, that's all. He's a good, hard-working student.
The ends do not justify the means, sir.
Master, I thank you. Blagodario vas.
Because he can speak Russian, apparently.
You have my apologies, Hex. As your punishment, Avery, you're gonna have to look after the Pokemon in Dojo for 6 months by yourself. What? Is that all I have to do? And you'll forgive me? Of course. Let's work on strengthening your heart.
With an H.
Okay.
Adorable, blissful, charmbled.
Right, everyone, things are settled here. I'm so proud of you both. You mustered so much effort and tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it didn't even matter. So, moving. So lucky.
Moldova 2011.
X. You gave it your best and triumphed even when faced with an unfair challenge.
Couldn't really tell. Weird battlefields really do not do much. I don't even remember how terrain works. I just know that the grass terrain heals everyone who's in contact with the ground at the end of every turn. That is the most I remember about terrains. Kalos, you added very little flavour to the soup in that addition to the game. Although, either Misty Terrain or Weird Terrain, one of those two I think was Generation 7, when all the other terrains were Generation 6. Anyway,
To you who has completed all trials, I grant you the secret armor of the Master Dojo. It'll take some time to prepare, so I'll go ahead and get things sorted. And that's all, gang, as you were.
okay, bye-bye.
Pardon me, Hex,
Okay, thank you. I guess we'll have a look at that in a moment.
I will admit to acknowledging your strength, just a little. Okay, goodbye, never think of me again.
Now, the real challenge. Do I remember how to check my league card? Because this is going to be my league card. Can I see the others from here? I think so. Oh. Okay, that is a good card. Also, Lozzie's card from that time that she beat me into the ground twice. I will have my vengeance for that, but not today. Thank you for that. Anyway, Avery, flip that card. You can read that on your own time. But I do like Clara and Avery as characters. I do wish that they weren't so dislikable when you meet them. I would love to see more done with them. Anyway, Mighty Master Mustard.
There you are, Hex. Keeping this old man waiting, huh? Since you've completed all 3 trials, I give you the secret armor of the Master Dojo.
Which is...
Now then, come on out.
It's Kubfu. Which, if you've seen my live streams, you'd already know. But if you're watching this by itself... I mean, I feel like people already know this, bearing in mind this is the first of 2 DLCs from Generation 8. And we're about 1 month away from the release of DLC 2 of Generation 9. So... you know. Anyway, you are adorable and baby. And you are now my property. I have won the... oh my god, the crusty pixels on my hat. No, clearly it's a aesthetic choice.
There! This Pokemon is in fact the secret armor of the Master Dojo. Say hello to Kubfu. I know, it's tiny.
Sir?
But raise it with diligence and it'll become strong enough to see you through any battle, just like a suit of armor. No opponent will be able to get past it. This one in particular has amazing potential. Problem is it's a bit shy. It just doesn't seem to have much confidence in itself. So I was thinking, X, maybe if it joins you on your adventure, that'll help it break it out of its shell a little bit. I'm losing that. How am I losing the accent? So take good care of Kubfu, okay? It's in your hands now.
Is it?
Oh, come here, you wee cunt. I think she just swore at me in Scottish.
That's what you sound like now, and we'll just have to live with that. Now, I'm having to sort of rack my brains from what took place 2 years ago. I am fairly sure I did the Water-type tower, so this is going to have to be the Dark-type tower, which is good, because Kubfu is Fighting-type. And Fighting-type is super effective against Dark. If you go chug a Conroy and pull 50 of your own hairs out of your head, you become strong and a little bit hungry. Good to know. You don't need a name, you're technically legendary. I'll send you to a box for now, but I will need to do some party rearrangement forthwith.
Now then, first thing for you to do is become the best friends with Kubfu. You need to build trust. Kubfu hasn't really had a chance to explore world outside Dojo, so maybe it'll help you become better friends if you let it have a look around. Maybe take it to a spot that has a great view of the Isle of Armor. I'll have my students standing at good spots, so just keep an eye out.
I don't remember this part.
And of course, having battles or camping out together will also help you become more friendly toward each other. What else? Oh, I know. I hereby grant you permission to keep a Pokemon out its Pokeball here on the Isle of Armor. You can now let the Pokemon at the head of your team of it out its Pokeball and take it for a stroll.
I forgot that wasn't a default thing here.
You'll be friends in no time if you walk together. Go and take a stroll with Kubfu, why don't you? Once you're good best buddies, we'll start Kubfu's training in earnest. Just stop by and let me know once you think you're ready.
Which is the game's way of saying, we're giving you this Pokemon at basically baby levels, you're going to need to train it up in order to do the next thing. So, I'm going to head outside and take care of that. Oh, Avery, you're still here.
One day I hope to be as strong as... No, never mind. Use amnesia and forget what I just said.
That's not how amnesia works. Anyway, I will see you on the other end of a training montage.